What's up, YouTube? This is the Atheist Chef, and I'm going to do a little bit different video, not really pertaining to atheism. Oh my god, it's something different than atheism and Christianity. Actually, I thought I would venture out just a little bit and just talk about some recent things. I was not really say recent, but things that when I still look back at it, it's really cool, but really weird at the same time. I don't really have a cool title for this yet, so it's just 5 things that I think, maybe 5, 4, I don't know. Just things that I thought maybe I should talk about on YouTube, because, you know, that makes sense. I have nothing else to do with my life. I'm going to start off kind of like immature and then slowly build up to the more scientific, adult-sounding things. So I'm going to start off with my testicles. Have you ever looked at your testicles, guys? I mean, I'm assuming not girls. I'm really hoping that you're not looking at your testicles, girls. Like, have you ever taken a bath or taken a shower or you're even on the toilet and you just look down and it just looks like your testicles are breathing? You know, just kind of, and they're just kind of swelling and expanding and just, you know, and it just kind of has this weird flowy thing like they're breathing or that something's about to bust through or hatch. It actually is really, it's really interesting because it's really just your testicles actually, you know, responding to the temperature on the outside and, you know, trying to make the environment more suitable for the sperm. But it just looks like it's breathing. And it's really interesting, well, for people like me, for some reason or another. So if you get a second or a few minutes, you just look down every once in a while at your sack and you'll just see just... And don't worry, nothing's about to hatch. It just looks really interesting. You'll just sit there and look at it and just be like, shit, it's tomorrow. Oh, damn, okay, I gotta get back to focusing. It's really hypnotic. Alright, so that's the first part. Number 2, nipples. Guys, you have nipples. Does it ever concern you why you have nipples? I mean, the last time I checked, I didn't really need them. I mean, sure, it would look weird if you didn't have them, just that empty space on my, you know, like, if I didn't have them, I have nothing to really accentuate my chest, but, so those nipples work, I guess, but, you know, other than that, they're, you know, pretty useless overall. I mean, you know, it's so weird to think about that, you know, while you was in the womb, you know, between the processes of deciding if you're going to be a boy or a girl, the nipples came, you know, before that thought process. You know, intelligent design my ass. All right, point number 3. Back to the nipples. Well, male's nipples. Not that there's anything wrong with your nipples, women, they're fine, but it's more interesting about men's nipples. Actually, that just sounded really bad. But let me get on with my point anyways. Males. I don't know if you're aware of this, but you can breastfeed. That's right. You can lactate. Sometimes you even see it in patients with cirrhosis and other things. But you can. And you actually can find this in the Bible. Numbers 11:12. Moses is talking to somebody, I believe, and he says, have I begotten them that thou sayest to me, carry them in thy bosom as a nursing father beareth the sucking child. And now I understand that whole Abraham's bosom thing. Like, I didn't understand that at first. I believe that was like a term for purgatory for a while to the Catholics. I don't know, but still, I didn't know that. Like that. I mean, I thought about it and I thought it was possible, but like it didn't click. That you could. I think I actually even saw it on a Family Guy one time, but I thought they were stretching the truth. But no, apparently you can. You can breastfeed. It takes a couple of months, you know, of like trying to draw it out and you know, and a lot of practice, but you can. That's just weird. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I'm not going to apply it in my daily life, but you never know. And finally, the most scientific thing that does not have to do with genitalia in any manner. Actually, this is really cool for me. And you ever think about how you think, like, you talk, or I'm sorry, when you actually think something, you actually hear it in your own voice, mostly. And now right now, you can actually stop and think about something, and you hear it in your voice. Or, if you're really good and you can kind of hear other people's voices, you know, and think in that manner, your body actually knows how to do that, and it's a natural response because, you know, when you hear or when you talk or when you see or anything, any stimuli you get from the outside environment, it all becomes electrical signals, you know, to your brain. And so when you talk, because you talk the most, your brain hears you're talking the most, it's most natural for you to hear your voice when you think. And so you know, when you talk, you go back to hearing yourself, and it turns into electrical signals, and your brain kind of just puts that all together. So that's just kind of cool. I think that you can hear yourself talking, but it sounds like you hear it, but you really don't. You're just thinking it. But that's it. That's my 4 fun facts for the night. So remember, your testicles don't breathe. They just look like it. Men, you have nipples because the human, growth process as a baby is really jacked up. You can milk yourself, and 4, you can hear yourself when you think because your brain allows that to happen. So that's it. This is the Atheist Chef signing off. Thank you so much. I hope you got a good laugh out of this because I know I sure did. I'll maybe do some more of these if you guys like it. So leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Like it. Subscribe to me, please. Share with your friends. Get a good laugh out of it. Thank you so much. Peace.